Once upon a time, in a bustling city filled with noise and chaos, there lived a young man named Hiro. Hiro was known for his fiery temperament and quick temper. One of Hiro's main trigger points was criticism. Whenever someone criticized his actions or ideas, his immediate reaction was defensiveness and anger. He would become defensive and engage in arguments, unable to accept feedback or see the situation from a different perspective. This pattern of reacting impulsively caused strained relationships and missed opportunities for growth. Another trigger point for Hiro was feeling disrespected. When he perceived any slight or disrespect from others, his anger would ignite like a wildfire. He would lash out verbally or even physically, unable to control the surge of emotions that overcame him. This behavior led to conflicts and a reputation that did not reflect his true character. These trigger points posed significant challenges for Hiro as he sought to control his emotions. One day, Hiro heard whispers of a wise Zen master who resided in a quiet monastery on the outskirts of the city. The Zen master, named Master Ryo, was renowned for his teachings on emotional control. Intrigued by the opportunity, Hiro decided to seek guidance from the Zen master. With determination in his heart, Hiro made his way to the monastery. As he approached the serene temple, he noticed the stillness and tranquility that enveloped the surroundings. He felt a sense of calm wash over him, as if the peacefulness of the monastery had already started to work its magic. Hiro was ushered into the presence of Master Ryo, a gentle and serene figure who emanated a quiet strength. Master Ryo looked into Hiro's eyes and sensed the turmoil within him. Without saying a word, he motioned for Hiro to sit beside him. Hiro observed the daily routine of the monastery. He witnessed the monks performing their tasks with grace and equanimity, unaffected by the external circumstances. They remained calm and composed, responding to each situation with mindfulness and presence. As Hiro and Master Ryo sat in silence, Hiro could no longer contain his curiosity. Master Ryo, Hiro began, "How can I control my emotions and stop reacting impulsively? I feel trapped in this cycle of anger and regret." Master Ryo smiled gently and responded, "Hiro, emotions are like waves in the ocean. They arise and pass away, but we have the power to choose how we ride those waves. Reacting impulsively is like getting caught in the tumultuous currents, but learning to control your emotions is like learning to navigate the waves with skill and grace." He continued, "The power lies in not reacting immediately. When emotions surge within you, take a moment to pause, to breathe, and to observe. Allow yourself to witness the emotions as they arise, without judgment or resistance. By creating this space, you regain control over your actions and choose a response that aligns with your true nature." Hearing this, Hiro knew he had to learn to step back from the situation and observe his emotional response without immediately reacting. This required tremendous patience and discipline, as his ingrained patterns of anger were deeply ingrained within him. Hiro also had to face the discomfort of his own ego. He realized that his impulsive reactions were often a result of his ego feeling threatened or wounded. Letting go of the need to defend himself and being open to different perspectives became a constant practice for Hiro. Moreover, Hiro had to confront the fear of vulnerability. By not immediately reacting, he had to face the discomfort of uncertainty and the fear of being judged or misunderstood. It required courage for him to stay present with his emotions, rather than suppressing or denying them. As Hiro continued his journey, guided by the wisdom of Master Ryo, he gradually learned to recognize his trigger points as opportunities for growth and transformation. Through mindfulness and self-reflection, he cultivated a greater understanding of himself and the root causes of his anger. With each trigger point, Hiro embraced the power of not reacting. He practiced pausing, taking deep breaths, and observing his emotions without judgment. By doing so, he gained insight into the underlying fears, insecurities, and unmet needs that fueled his anger. Over time, Hiro began to respond differently to his trigger points. Instead of immediately reacting with anger, he chose compassion and empathy. He engaged in constructive conversations, sought understanding, and addressed conflicts with a calm and measured approach. Hiro's journey was not without its setbacks. There were moments when he fell back into old patterns of impulsiveness, triggered by familiar situations. However, with the support of Master Ryo and his unwavering commitment to growth, Hiro persevered and continued to develop emotional control. As the years passed, Hiro fully embraced the power of not reacting. He became a beacon of serenity and emotional control, inspiring others to find peace within themselves. Hiro's journey taught him that by observing and understanding our emotions, we gain mastery over them. Through this mastery, we unlock our true potential and experience a profound sense of freedom. The story emphasizes the power of mindfulness and emotional control. In a fast-paced and hectic environment, where triggers and conflicts are common, the ability to pause, observe, and respond with mindful awareness becomes invaluable. In 2018, during the US Open final, Serena Williams was involved in a contentious match with opponent Naomi Osaka. Serena received a coaching violation warning from the umpire, which she vehemently disagreed with and expressed her frustration on the court. This escalated into a series of penalties, leading to her eventual loss in the final. After the match, there was a storm of criticism and feedback from both tennis fans and experts. In the aftermath of the match and the ensuing criticism, Serena Williams demonstrated a remarkable display of handling feedback and criticism with grace and poise. Instead of immediately reacting emotionally, she took time to process the events and the feedback she received. This example of Serena Williams demonstrates the importance of not reacting impulsively to criticism. Instead, she chose to approach the situation with mindfulness, self-awareness, and a focus on using the feedback as an opportunity for growth and advocating for positive change. This approach not only helped Serena navigate a challenging situation but also earned her admiration for her maturity and sportsmanship.